Hey guys, welcome to my first YouTube, maybe my last YouTube video. I just wanted to share this concept that I thought would be a good idea because I got tired of misprints and failed prints like this one here, which, really good print. However, I got a really big crack here. And, you could fill it in with other things, I guess. But resin might be the best thing. And also want to try this out for fusing parts together. So let's take a look. Let's start. This one here has gray Elegoo resin in the syringe. And this one here has clear Anycubic. Tested this one out first. It works quite well. Wanted to try the clear because you get a little bit more penetration of the light and probably all the way through, so you don't have as much raw uncured resin inside your print for something like this, which you could wash out afterwards anyways. So the basic concept: apply the resin to where you want. I got this off AliExpress. Comes in a pack of 3: green, red, and ultraviolet, which does cure our resin. And it's just a simple application. After a few seconds, I haven't actually timed it, some of it's squishing out there. That's fine. As you'll see afterwards, that's not going anywhere. That's no longer a pool of resin. There is some uncured resin underneath it because it's gray. This is the clear. Do a little bit of a bigger drop on that one. There we go. I haven't actually tried this yet. Let's see how it goes. It's moving around a bit, as we've seen. A little bit of smoke happening. Can't see it, but I am wearing my respirator. More out of habit than this actually being a concern. Well, that should do. Let's see how that goes. Yep, hard as a rock. So as far as fusing pieces together, this is what I've been practicing on. It's as simple as matching it up. We're not going to go to a lot of effort. Just trying to get a good picture for you guys here. Let's go with that. Let's do it with the clear. I haven't tried this with the clear yet, so. Not putting a lot in. Okay, that was a lot. Just enough. You want some to pool on the outside. Give it a little bit of a squish. And I can see the smoke coming off. I don't know if you guys can. I don't have the best camera to work with at the moment. It's just my cell phone. No more smoke or fumes coming off. And that is, you get some separation because I haven't done the back there. On the front, I'm giving it some, try and angle this right for you guys. Giving that some pressure. There we go. Finally came apart. You can see the uncured stuff there because it's a flat piece. So partial success. Let's try it out on this piece. I'm not going to use the clear because I really want the, I don't think I'm going to be using this piece at all anyways. This is just an experimental piece. And a good little practice piece. I'm just going to do a bit at a time. Probably going to have to build it up and sand down but as an alternative to throwing out the whole piece and the time I'll have to spend on this, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I might actually speed up this part of it if I can figure out how to. I'm not the most technical AV guy. Now the wider pieces here are going to be a bit more difficult, but you can work up to them. I'm hoping. I'm just kind of making this up on the go. I haven't actually tried to fill a crack like this yet. But from the way it's working so far, it seems like the wider pieces are going to be more difficult, which might be better suited to something like some sort of wood filler or anything for... I use no more nails myself when I connect the two pieces to get rid of any connection lines. There's a good chunk there. It's pushing some away, but it's getting there. Not sure if I've been doing this on the camera the whole time. Kind of have to be a little quick with the larger gaps because the resin starts to come away. There's no harm in going over the rest of the stuff you've already done. You can see here, it hasn't quite filled it up, so I'm going to have to top it up a bit with some more. And definitely do some sanding on this piece, which I'm going to have to do for the supports anyways. So I'm not too worried about it. Now, this particular model is Wolverine versus Deadpool. As you can see, there's a lot of already gashes and cuts on Wolverine's body. So I'm hoping that any imperfections in this process will be a little disguised by that. I'm going to throw this in my curing station after I'm done. Give the insides a little wash with IPA. Getting a nice little I can't actually tell where the crack ends anymore, so that's good. And I'll probably have to reference the digital model on my computer to see exactly where I'm sanding. I'll give this a once over. And there you have it. What I've done is let that sit. Nothing's pouring. This is my first one, so I didn't actually apply any cover for the syringe. This one here, after seeing that the gray does work, this is the clear. I have put some black tape around it. You're not going to use a lot. I have way too much in this one here than I'll ever need for any sort of welding purposes. So I figured that was enough tape. Won't be able to tell how much you're filling up. Not a big concern. As far as sanding, first started using these. These are just emery boards. You can buy them in packs of different, I bought a multi-pack. It has different sizes. And I cut off the ends here to to form a tip, so you can get into small places. Then I found these, which are incredibly handy. These are high abrasion. These are a lot more higher abrasion. They're more like for wood and stuff like that, but they do work. If you have to get some stubborn little bits off, or if the model doesn't quite fit into the other piece and you have to sand some down, these are great. I just got them off of AliExpress. Assorted rasps. These ones here I use a bit more frequently. They come in different shapes. We got a cylindrical shape. Got a cylindrical shape here. Flab curved on both sides, kind of like a Greek sword. They have flat ones, triangular shaped ones. Here, this one here is triangle. Don't know if you can quite see that. Just getting into all little areas. If you have some little nubs of support, these ones are a bit finer. There's no, they're like a really rough emery board, but they keep going forever. Let's see if we can find a piece here. This is the triangle piece. Always wear a respirator when you're doing this. Well, there you can see, if it focuses for you, it cuts quite well. Any sort of sanding is made very easy by this, but you have to use a light hand because you could really mess up your model. If you're just getting rid of a little nub of support, you want to go really lightly, but it gets rid of them super quick. So that's it. That is our finished, geez, my camera work needs some work, eh guys? Yeah, there you go. That's all finished. I'm going to give that a little once over, just to make sure that's solidified. I can't reach in the model there with this, so. Nice and solid, nice and hard. It's tapped off some of the things on there. I want to sand that down. This isn't the right one, but sand this down to conform. Like I said, light hand. These things do eat away the resin. I haven't tried it on cured resin as much. It seems to be working about the same as uncured resin. I do a lot of post-processing work before I throw them in the curing station. Just find it a lot easier, and with this dust I'll often dip these tools in water or IPA, and I have a little brush of IPA to clean off any dust as I'm sanding to see how I'm doing. So I hope that helps. If you guys have any feedback on that, ideas, ways to make it better, absolutely. I'm not sure what a smaller syringe would be. I got these I get everything off of AliExpress. If you're willing to wait the shipping, it's so worth it. They even have like an equivalent to Prime Days a couple times a year where you get 67% off. I order a bunch of stuff. It gets mailed to me throughout the next 3 or 4 months. A little surprise in the mail every couple days. It's nice. Okay. Thanks for watching. And keep printing. Thanks, guys.